Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be breaking down all the resources you can find in Deep Rock Galactic, from the common things like gold to the rare and valuable resources that only crop up once in a while. Okay, let's take a look at the most commonplace resources that you will encounter. Nitra is a red mineral that can be found growing on the walls. Once you've mined 80 Nitra, you can call in a supply drop, so it's always worth keeping an eye out for this one. Red sugar is a glowing orange mineral that when collected will replenish your health. You won't find it all the time, so remember where it is or leave a waypoint in case you need it later on. Gold can be found in all levels, and upon completing the mission your mined gold will be converted into credits to be used in the upgrade station, store, abyss bar or forge. Okay, those are the basic minerals. The following resources can be found in the different regions of Hoxie's 4. These minerals are used to upgrade your gear, purchase cosmetic items or spend in the forge. Bismore is a large yellowy green cube always located on the floor of the caves. Bismore has brown spots on the surface and is pretty easy to notice. Cropper is a green metallic ore with purple spikes. This generally spawns on the floor but can also feature higher up on the surface of the walls. Enor Pearl is a spherical ball-like mineral that can be found embedded within the walls of the caves. They can be easily missed, but if you look out for small circular bubble formations in walls you should find a pearl in there. Enor pearls can be carried and thrown. Jadis is a large green crystal that can be found embedded in the cave walls. If you see a formation of small green crystal and a green glow, then you can dig it out and Jadis can be carried and thrown. Magnite is a dark brown mineral with dark spots. This mineral is located in the harsher regions of Hoxie's 4, but is a useful crafting material. And lastly, Umanite is a bright green crystal cluster that's pretty commonplace and very easy to spot from a distance. Okay, next we'll have a look at primary mission objective objects and minerals. First, alien eggs can only be found on the egg hunt missions. They reside within a fleshy core that pulses red in the darkness, so very easy to spot. Eggs can be carried and thrown, but be aware every time you mine an egg loose, an enemy wave will attack. Quarks can only be found in the point extraction missions. Quarks can be found buried within the walls, floor or ceiling of the level. To find them, simply look for blue lights. One tip, turn off your flashlight when looking for them, as it will make it a lot easier to find. Quarks can be carried and thrown. Morkite is a dark cyan blue mineral found only in mining expeditions. Morkite can be found on the walls, floor or ceiling, and it can be tricky to spot sometimes, especially on the azure wheeled levels due to the colour of that environment. The mini mule leg can only be found on salvage operations and will be lodged in the floor or walls. Once mined, it can be carried or thrown and has to be reattached to the broken mule. Oil shale can only be found on escort duty missions, where you and your team have to escort the drill dozer to the Omorand Heartstone. Oil shale is used to refuel the drill dozer but can only be collected by a fuel canister mining laser. You can use a pickaxe or Bosco to break off individual chunks, but again, these will have to be collected by the mining laser in order to refuel the drill dozer. Oil shale can grow on the walls, floor or ceiling, but usually appears higher up in hard to reach areas. The Omorand Heartstone core is only found on escort duty missions, and at the end of the mission, once the drill dozer cracks open the Heartstone, you can grab it. It's a bright orange ball and can be carried or thrown. Finally, we have the data rack. Data racks are found on industrial sabotage missions and become available once the caretaker is defeated. Okay, next we have resources that form secondary mission objectives. Alien fossils are found on the walls and can be grabbed when you are within reach. Usually you have to find 10 of these to complete the secondary objective. Apoca blooms grow on the walls and floors of the caves and tunnels. They have glow-in-the-dark petals that make them very easy to see in the distance. Bula caps grow on the walls and floor of caves and tunnels. They have purple caps that glow in the dark and are very easy to spot. Distrum is a metallic blue mineral found in the walls. It can only be found in point extraction or on-site refining missions, and it doesn't glow when light shines on it, so it can be tricky to find. Ebo nuts can appear in any mission type and reward players with a bonus payout of credits and experience upon level completion. They grow on the floor, walls or ceiling and have to be hit 3 times to reveal the Ebo nut. Alternatively, 1 power strike will open it up too. Fester fleas are passive creatures that glow in the dark. They have to be killed in secondary objectives, but bear in mind these fleas are quick, so it can be time consuming to kill them. Gunk seeds hang from the ceiling of the caves and are round ball like objects. You have to shoot the outer layer for the seed to drop down to ground level. Gunk seeds can be carried or thrown. Holomite is a dark blue purple mineral formation found in tunnels and caves. They shine when light hits them and they are pretty hard to miss. Okay, next we have hops, which are the ingredients for beer making at the Abyss Bar. Barley bulbs have a pink flower that makes them easy to spot, and they can be found on the floor or growing out of low-level walls. The barley bulb is used to craft today's special beer or to acquire beer licenses. Malt stars have a purple stem with green and turquoise flowers on the top and are used to craft beers. Starch nuts have bright pink bulbs, making them easy to spot from a distance, and again are used in the Abyss Bar for beer, with this being the most common ingredient. And the yeast cone has a light green bulb and is one of the rarest ingredients for beer enthusiasts to find. Okay, the last category of resources are pretty rare, so you won't find them that often, but here they are. Compressed gold are large chunks of gold that can be found embedded within the cave walls. If you see small specks of gold in a formation, dig out the compressed gold and you'll be rewarded with 150 to 250 units of gold in one hit. They have a 1 in 3 chance to spawn on a level. Bitter gems are a bright pink mineral chunk found in the cave walls. They are very rare and only have a 1 in 21 chance of spawning. Bitter gems can be found by finding small pink crystal clusters in the wall. Once deposited, you will get around 1,000 to 1,500 credits for each bitter gem. Error cubes are black cube-like objects that pulsate with white grooves. It's very rare and its uses are unknown. This mineral is more of an artifact and can be found by digging where you see bright grey and glowing spikes in the wall. It has a 1 in 26 chance to appear and will award you with 2,000 experience points. Tyrant shards are massive chunks of plant material that can be obtained by defeating the Corlock Tyrant Weed mini-boss. When defeated, the Tyrant Weed will drop 3 bulbs, providing 350 credits and 500 experience per shard. Finally, we have the data cell, which is obtained from rival tech when a prospector data deposit or prospector drone are defeated. This gives you progress in the seasonal performance pass. Before we end, there are a few other ways of obtaining resources. Loot bugs, when killed, drop gold or nitra. The Hoolie Hoarder is a friendly creature who, when killed, drops lots of loot, but they move fast, so don't hang around. Cargo crates can be activated if you find the batteries and give you 1 cosmetic and mineral items. Mining masks mark your map with a pink icon and lead you to more minerals and a special cosmetic item. And last but not least, the special variant of detonators are like Christmas Come Early for gold hunters. When they explode, they create a circle of gold, but just make sure they don't stand next to you when they explode because you will die. Okay, those were the different types of resources you can find in Deep Rock Galactic. I hope you found the video useful. Any questions, drop them in the comments. If you'd like to watch my review of Deep Rock, I'll put that in the description with some other links. But for now, thank you for watching. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Cheers.